Ẹ kú dédé àsìkò yìí. Hello everyone, welcome to ispeakyoruba2.com. This is your one-stop place for everything Yoruba language. Thank you for learning Yoruba language with I Speak Yoruba Too. Hello beautiful people, this is I Speak Yoruba Too, and here is Eniola. How are you all doing? I hope you're all keeping well and staying safe. This is lesson 3 of level 1 Yoruba essential knowledge. Yes, and today we will learn how to say welcome and goodbye. Yes, how do you say welcome and goodbye in Yoruba? But you all know, as usual, before we begin today's lesson, do you remember what we learned in lesson 2? How do you say yes and no? I'm sure you all remembered because you, my awesome listeners, are fast learners. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, yes, bẹ́ẹ̀ni. And no is rárá. Rárá mi ò jẹ́, ṣùgbọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo máa lọ. Rárá mi ò jẹ́, ṣùgbọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo máa lọ. No, I'm not eating, but yes, I will go. That is what I've just said. So that is how you say yes and no. So well done, guys, if you remember how to say that. Shall we dive into today's topic and speak some real Yoruba? How do we say welcome in Yoruba? Welcome in Yoruba has 2 meanings, but in today's lesson, we are only going to focus on one. Okay, and the meaning we're going to focus on today is a greeting we say to someone when they arrived from somewhere. And this means káàbọ, káàbọ, káàbọ. So welcome means káàbọ. This is something that you would say to someone who have just arrived. For example, if your mom or your dad arrived from an outing, you would say to them, ẹ káàbọ, ẹ káàbọ, ẹ káàbọ. Please take note that in all of my lessons, I am speaking using the polite form of communication in Yoruba. And please try to get accustomed to this manner of communication, just so you don't get into trouble with your uncles and your aunties. Okay? Good. Whenever anyone arrives at your house or anywhere, you would greet them saying ẹ káàbọ. Just as we say welcome to someone who have arrived from somewhere, the person who arrived at a place as well have to say a form of greeting. Okay, so whenever you arrive anywhere, there is a form of greeting that you have to say as an arriver, and this is very important in Yoruba culture. The greeting you will say when you arrive somewhere is ẹ kú ilé, ẹ kú ilé, ẹ kú ilé. Ẹ kú ilé doesn't really have an English translation, but I will explain what it means to you. Do you remember in lesson 1, I talked about the word kú that is used in every Yoruba greeting? I mentioned that kú is a form of acknowledgement, right? Good if you remembered. So when you arrived somewhere in Yoruba culture, it is very important that you acknowledge the presence of those that you met where you've arrived. If you don't do that, you will be seen as a very rude person. So it is very, very important that you say that greeting when you arrived. In Yoruba, we say, ẹni tí ò bá mọ ẹ kú ilé sọ, ó máa pàdánù ẹ káàbọ, which simply means whoever does not know how to acknowledge the presence of those he or she met somewhere will not be welcomed. So it is a respect and reciprocal kind of relationship. You arrived somewhere, you pay your respect, and the respect is paid right back to you. So that is how it works in Yoruba culture. If I paid a visit to your house, the moment I opened your door and see you guys, I have to say, Ẹ kú ilé o, Ẹ kú ilé. And you guys will greet me saying, Ẹ káàbọ, Ẹ káàbọ. So, Ẹ kú ilé is me acknowledging the presence of everyone in the house that I have paid a visit to. So make sure you put that into practice. When you go to a Yoruba household, you need to acknowledge the presence of the people you met in that household. You would say, Ẹ kú ilé o, Ẹ kú ilé o, and they will respond to you saying, Ẹ káàbọ, Ẹ káàbọ. Good. Now you know how to say Ẹ kú ilé, which is a greeting you say on arrival, and welcome, Ẹ káàbọ, which is a greeting said to someone who have arrived. Well done, guys. So now, how do we say goodbye in Yoruba? There are quite a lot of ways to say goodbye in Yoruba, but today we will only talk about one, which is the only important one you need to know. Anyways, it is simple and straightforward. It is Ódàbọ. 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 Wherever it is you are with whoever, when both of you are ready to depart, you both will say to yourselves, Ódàbọ, 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 Ódàbọ. Remember, I paid a visit to your house earlier. Now it is time for me to go. I say to you guys, Ódàbọ, and you guys will reply me the same thing, saying, Ódàbọ, Ódàbọ. So today we learn how to say welcome and goodbye, as well as an arrival greeting. Ẹ kú ilé, Ẹ káàbọ, Ódàbọ. Okay, beautiful people, that is it from Eniola today. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson, and don't forget to subscribe to the show. I will see you all again very soon. And here is me saying to you, Ódàbọ.